What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and guess what today is, boys? Yeah, that's right. Sunday. We are loaded up, about to go to the racetrack. The new trailer wrap in the sun turned out sick. I'm super happy with it. Moody Blue Designs killed it on the design and the quality of this thing. Shout out here at More Mafia headquarters. We are now hiring in all departments. If you are looking for a job and want to move, South Carolina, Greenville, South Carolina is where we're located. Check us out, moremafia.com. But anyways, in today's video, we got the 2021 ZX10R, completely bone stock, but unrestricted. Yeah, that's right, boys. I got the only US spec bike in the world right now that is unrestricted. And then I've got my brand new 2021 GSXR 1000 R model, AKA the Ricky Killer. We're taking these things to the track. Both bikes are bone stock, except for both bikes have been unrestricted, and the GSXR 1000 has been lowered in strap. The ZX10R has been lowered in strap, but the ZX10R has a clutch mod in it from Brock's Performance. I have not had time to do that to the new GSXR, but boys, we're taking them as is, see what kind of results we can get out of these things. Stay with us as we load up. Let's get out of here and get to the track. See you guys. Smell that? That's the smell of Sunday. Yeah, that's right, boys. We made it. Shady Side Dragway here with all our friends hanging out. We got the 2021 crew on deck. Look at this. We even got another 2021 GSXR 1000 that has came down from Virginia to visit with us. Shout out to these guys. Come to hang out with More Mafia today. They got two beautiful bikes, GSXR 1000s 2021. He's already got a slip-on exhaust on this one. Sounds super good. He has got the ECU unrestricted as well. So we're gonna have some fun, see what these things are all about. I really don't know what to expect as far as time-wise goes. I feel like these bikes are gonna be super challenging to ride. Our goal here today is not really to set some records or anything like that. It's just to see what a base platform with these things will do. Put a pretty good rider on it, you know, and just see what they're about. Completely factory, unstock bikes with just a lowering kit. Very simple mod, stock exhaust, everything. So you got the factory air in the tires. So anyways, we're about to try these things out, see what we got. We got the GoPro strapped up. Should be a good time today. First pass of the day, 2021 GSXR 1000. We got 1 mile on it. Let's see how we can do. First pass ever on the 2021 GSXR 1000. I know you can't see this, but it's a 164 60 foot 628 at 124 miles an hour. Not a bad time for the first pass ever, not really knowing what to expect. This thing only has 1 mile. Took it up to the top of the parking lot, did a few practice launches on it before we run. But other than that, it was just kind of guess in the dark. That was about a 4,500 RPM launch, and it did really a good bit. Hopefully the video shows it. Now we're going to jump on the ZX10 and see what we can learn on it. I just made the first pass on the ZX10, and something isn't right with our, I guess you would say, unrestricting of the bike. That's why we haven't released this to the public yet to try to sell this or whatever, because we're still learning it, still trying to figure it out. So I left it, the first pass at 6,000 RPMs, and the bike fell on its face. The second pass I left at 8,000 RPMs. I know you can't see the time slips, but we went a 652 and a 651 back to back. And even at 8,000 RPM launch and just locking the throttle instantly, the bike was lifeless. So something has gone wrong, and it is actually pulling power less than what we were supposed to have even before we unrestricted it. So we're gonna get Magic Mike to look at this thing and try to see if we can figure out what's going on. The first pass we did make, when I hit second gear, the bike stood straight up and wheelied. So it eventually got the horsepower, but it didn't have any horsepower down low. So we're gonna try to figure this thing out, see what we can come up with. The GSXR 1000 is a handful of ride. It's got all the horsepower because it has my normal unrestricted flash in it. So we're gonna keep playing and see what we can learn today and have some fun. Guys, we just had a spy show up. A spy. Look at who's here.
It's a spy.
It's a spy.
No, keep it running. I asked the man, why is he playing with a Kawasaki? Remember, the Suzuki is the better bike. So why are you here excited about a Kawasaki? Remember, it's Kawasaki versus Suzuki. Why is he playing with a Kawasaki and excited about it? He's proving my point.
Listen, when it comes May 15th, we're gonna take that Suzuki to Bone
No, we're not. That wasn't the race.
What?
That wasn't the race,
Now you're
Chris.
scared of this one?
You're doing a Melania on me now.
What
You're switching bikes. That's not the race. The race is 2020
so
against 2020.
What if I bring both of them?
How about this wasn't fair? If I took a 2021 and when you realize how much more power this has than your 20.
Do you want to go ahead and camera?
Well, it ain't enough.
21.
It ain't enough stuff out
21.
available for this.
Well, what's the
Now
difference in
against
that one?
Suzuki.
It ain't enough stuff out for this.
What's the
Our
difference
race-
in the
I'm not-
21 Suzuki?
I'm not, because they didn't change shit.
I know,
They
then what are
didn't
you
change-
scared of? I
because
just
they
want to have a
changed-
different
because they
platform to
changed-
talk about.
No,
we've
you're gonna
learned-
build that. That's gonna be a platform to build, but our race, you're not switching bikes. Remember all that controversy you just went through with switching bikes?
Oh my
We don't want
God.
that again. We don't want that again.
So you're scared of the 2021?
Why would I be scared of it?
Well, then why would you be worried?
That's not the point. The race was developed on a 2020 against a 2020. Why? And what other tricks you got up your sleeve? You say, oh, we're gonna build a much better 2021 because I got more tricks up my sleeve. That's a problem, Chris.
You guys hear excuses?
That's a problem.
Excuses.
And excuses.
Excuses.
The race is on.
It
You
took
the one
them,
making. You
took them over a
you
year
trying
to
make
put
a change.
together a bike. We got this. We just
It
3 months.
Took me months. You mean?
You don't want to give me 3 months?
Give you 3 months. You got as long as you want. That's not the
what I'm
race.
saying.
Don't Melania me.
Oh my God.
Don't Melania me.
All right,
The race
all right,
is the
folks.
race.
The
race
spy,
is
the
the race.
narc has showed up. Now he's putting stipulations.
I came all the way here to tell him you don't change, you don't throw shit in the game at the last minute and decide that you're going to race a 2021. That
All right,
wasn't the race.
Mr. Kawasaki,
We
how
supposed
about
to
this?
talk about that.
Mr. Kawasaki, how about this? How about I provide you with a 2021
Why?
ZX10 today?
I can do that.
Today?
I can do that. You're not the only one that can do that.
No, I'm just gonna toss you the keys.
And do what?
We gonna race today.
That's a
This is a pre-show. This is a pre-show.
All right. Tell them what's wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'll put it back to
nothing
stock.
wrong with-
We're gonna put it back to stock.
Nothing's wrong with it?
No, nothing wrong. Like I said, guys,
Nothing's wrong with it?
Mr. Kawasaki, 192 horsepower. We're gonna show us what it'll do.
Yeah, for what? That ain't what I came in. Listen. Stop trying to get out of it. You always trying to
What
flip
am I
shit
getting
around.
out of?
You always trying to flip shit around.
What am I getting
The
out
race
of?
is the race. 2020 against 2020.
All right.
I still want to know why are you playing with a Kawasaki when you, more Mafia fans, Zook Nation, stand up, right? Your heroes on a Cowie. I don't get it. This is the second time.
I'm gonna toss them the keys today, guys. All you gotta do is take them.
Why? I have Kawasaki's. That doesn't surprise me. Nothing about that bike's gonna surprise me.
I'm just saying, try it.
What?
I might be the one to surprise you.
What do you mean?
The bike don't got to surprise. I'll surprise you.
So now,
You might be one to sign up for the Chris Moore
Drag.
Drag Race School today. Get your first
All right,
lesson
here we
right
go.
here.
How many races you won, Chris? How many races have you won? No.
What?
How many races?
In what?
In a national series. How many?
Kings of Grudge, I won the whole
No,
entire
that's not.
Oh,
That's
so
not.
we all
That's
know
grudge
Kings of
racing
Grudge
with no
is
rules.
Kings.
Under rules, how many races have you won, Chris? How many championships?
Outlaw Pro
How many
Street, I didn't win.
How many championships
Back
have
in
you
Outlaw
won?
Pro
How
Street.
many championships have you won?
All right, guys.
All
Ricky,
right, guys,
as you can
it's over.
see, we're going
We can end-
nowhere.
we can end
He don't
this
want to
now.
take the keys to the 2021.
For what?
He don't want none of the 2021 Suzuki. We're gonna continue to build it just to make a point. Just to show.
You got Cowie fans on there too, right?
Yeah, we got Cowie.
They all know. They all know
We
that.
got all the fans.
Ain't nothing scared about me. So you can talk that shit and move it all that you want. But the point is, 2020 against a 2020. You don't change the shit at the last. You don't Melania me at the last minute. And this 2021, I'm proud of you. You coming over to the dark side.
All right,
You see what
fellas.
it is.
We'll continue on with our Suzuki today. Ricky the Spy, he's here. We're gonna see what he got for the track today. Let's see how it goes. We are mic'd up. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Here we go. This is gonna be our second pass on the 21 1000. See how this thing does. It's definitely a handful to ride, that's for sure. Something is funky with this thing doing the burnout. The ABS is wanting to lock up, is wanting to release the brakes whenever the tire starts to spin. It's kind of sketcy. All right, let's see what we can do. 4,500 RPM launch. Tricky to ride, so I had my wrist up a little too high, I feel like, on that pass, and it basically my throttle, my wrist positioning was too aggressive for this little short bike with so much power. Caused me to want to wheelie, and I couldn't lock in on the throttle till probably mid-track. I don't know if that was as good as the first pass or not. We will find out. Got to look into to see if this thing. So this is an R model bike. My other bike don't have these different ABS modes. I don't know what this shit is. Yeah. So 624. That's about the same as the last pass, I think. 161 60 foot. Once we get back down there, I'm going to try to switch these different ABS modes and see if I can make this thing do a safer burnout. Alright guys, here we go, pass number 3 on the 2021. So these things, the R model, I guess has angular ABS, or linear, I don't know what you want to call it. Anyways, if you lean the bike over doing the burnout, it tries to release the brakes. Super sketchy. I don't like that at all. So let's see if I can nail this launch, get a little better on this thing. Had my wrist up a little too high last time. I don't know what we got going on here. Malfunction in the tree. Do a little clutch adjustment there. All right, they say we're ready now. See what happens. We're up against the stock wheelbase 1000 07 model on the other side. On the launch, I don't know if it was necessarily any faster, it was just way smoother. And then this thing starts to float the tire about 12,000 RPMs in first, so I just kind of short shift early to avoid a big wheelie, and then we can wind second on the way out. Let's see if that's any better of a time. Quick shifter's nice and smooth on this thing, way better than the Kawasaki quick shifter, or at least in factory form. Definitely like the way it shifts on the Suzuki better. See what kind of time we went. 6:21. Damn, so we're close. 166 60 foot. So the 60 foot was actually a smidge slower, but everything else was smoother. So on a short bike, stock wheelbase like this, sometimes the 60 foot's not your most important number, your 330 is. And so that pass, we had a slower 60 foot, but the 330 was better, so the overall time was faster. We'll let this thing cool off a little bit. Alright boys, here we go. I've lost count what number we're on. I think pass number 4 or 5 on the 21 1000. So I messed with the ZX10 a little bit more back in the pits, and I think what's happened is we have turned the key on with the airbox off. In other words, a couple sensors were unplugged when we turned the key on, and that's got a check engine light in the memory system of the ECU. And I personally think it's throwing it into some kind of secondary table, limp mode, something like that. I'm not really sure, you know, exactly what's going on, but we definitely don't have our 190 horsepower that we had on the dyno. I don't even think we have the 178 horsepower we had before we messed with it. So it's into some kind of limp mode category, something, I don't know. Anyway, so we're having fun with the 21. It's doing good. 620s pretty much every pass today. Not too shabby. There is a lot of fast, good running bikes out here today. I'm really, Shadyside got a real nice crowd. A lot of bikes out here. Maybe, I don't know, there's probably 30 bikes out here. A lot of good runners. Everybody is excited to be out. Wintertime at the racetrack, you can never complain about that. Just put me down as blue bike or something. They're asking me what number I am. I didn't want to put a number with the shoe polish on my windshield. I hate writing on my windshield with the shoe polish like that. So I told them I'm the blue bike. Nice little short burnout with this thing. It don't need much. Let's see how she does this time. This little thing is so quiet. It's actually kind of hard to ride when you're racing against other people, especially when they have a louder bike. It's hard to launch against them because I can't hear my engine running. We're up against a longer Hayabusa with a heavier rider, so he got the bigger bike, the bigger swing arm, the air shifter, all the advantages, but heavier rider. So let's see how we do. 4,500 RPM launch again. Drove back around him. He got us out the hole. New 1000. These things got top end like crazy, man. These things fly. Drove back around the stretch Busa. Of course, it was a heavier rider, so he's at a disadvantage there. But so that pass, it went a 627 at 124. We've been 620s every single pass. So that pass, it bogged a little off the line, but that made it more consistent and easier to ride. So I still am chickening out every time. I'm not taking it all the way to 14,000 in first gear. Every time it starts to come up, I start to shift early to keep the front end down. I'm a little paranoid of the tire. This thing just rolled 5 miles on it, and I don't trust that front tire with no more miles on it. If it wheelies or wobbles, it's real easy for these stock wheelbase bikes, the front end to fall out from under you. What I mean from that is they'll slide out from under you, and I'm paranoid with that. I don't trust it. Alright guys, we have been challenged. The Busa that I just raced, and we went back around them, they have put another rider on it this time. He's still a little heavier, but he's a little smaller than the other guy. We're gonna see what happens. They're trying to pick on me out here with the little 2021. My little stock bike with the Dyson vacuum cleaner exhaust. Let's see what happens. As long as we can keep the front end down. It's hard with these long bikes. You see them out in front of you. Plus two, this thing is so quiet I can't hear the engine running. Makes it harder for me to launch when I can't stare at the tag because I have to stare at the tree. And definitely makes it a challenge. Let's get a little dry hop here. A little practice launch, see how we can do. We'll try to launch a little higher this time. Uh-oh, felt pretty good there. See what happens. We know he's going to jump out in front of us leaving. Just can we go back and get him? Can he hold us off? Only an 1/8 mile track. At the end of the video, guys, I'm going to show you how to convert 1/8 mile times into 1/4 mile times too. Little math equation. Works pretty good. All right, baby. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. Went back around him again. It's 21 rolling up top, boys. Picked him off again. He was way out in front of me that time. I didn't think I was coming back. Ah, that was a good run. Look. I think he's scratching his head right now. Good run. He's a cool guy. He's actually one of our customers. Just a friendly grudge match, that's all. Let's see how fast we went. 622, 124, 03 on the tree. This little thing, she's been working good all day, boys. So 620s every single pass today. We might get one more pass in. right, boys, we're right back around hot lapping it. We another Hayabusa over here. This guy's a good rider. I don't think we're gonna be able to mess with him. He's my size on a long Busa. Uh-oh, they gonna back us up. They gonna back us up. They want a rematch with the Busa. Let's see what happens. We were on the line about the stage. They said stop, stop, stop. Rematch. Look. They talking junk. They just switched riders again. They got a smaller rider. They got a smaller rider now. They got a smaller rider.
If I ain't red light, I'll whoop your ass.
He said because he red lighted, he got drove back around. I don't know what happened on that one. Uh-oh, that Busa, he messed up. He might not have been able to run with us either. We might have to do another burnout. We done been sitting here for a minute. They're over there giving pep talks. If it comes up this time, boys, I guess we just going to have to ride the wheelie. We can't. She's smooth. we see what happens. They talking junk. It's a grudge match here. They dry hop. Man, they let my tire get cold. Do some street race hustle tactics they trying to pull on me. Let's see what happens. Fit wheelies this time, boys. We're staying in it. The 2021. That guy's name gotta be Ricky. The Ricky killer. Already after him. Already. That pass had to have been slower. Wheelie pretty good. I stayed in it. I'm gonna guess that was probably our slowest pass of the day. Nope, 627 once again, boys. All right, guys, last pass of the day. I don't know who we're going to get to line up beside this time. They said so I actually last pass when we raced the grudge race, I red lighted. So I actually lost, had a 03 red light. I didn't even see that when I left. Not until I got the time slip I realized I lost. Gave that one away, boys. We gave it away. Hopefully we'll get us a revenge. They said the clutches magically went bad on the Busa. That's camera girl about to make a pass now. She hasn't been on the channel in a while, but hopefully now we'll be able to come back and play on Sundays some more often. Uh-oh, we got a stretched 1000 up beside us this time. Not many stock bikes out playing today. I was one of the few short little bikes. It's always fun when you're the underdog. I like it. I don't get to be the underdog too terribly much. So having the short bike, I mean, I'm at a huge disadvantage, but it makes it challenging for me. Let's see what happens. Last pass of the day. We're going in the trailer after this. Let's see if we can get this thing in the 16s this pass. Nailed the launch pretty good last time. 5,000 RPM launch. Damn it! Wheelie! I messed that one up, guys. We still got the win, but it wasn't a clean pass at all. Then when I short shifted, it killed it on the end. I should have let it get a little higher on the back wheel before I tried to change gears. Cut the RPMs a little short. That's gonna hurt our time. Overall, super fun day. Let's see how fast we went. I'm gonna say, man, there's no way that was a 620 pass. That had to have been 630s. Let's see what we got. Wow, 626 once again. 123 miles an hour. I didn't think that one was that good. This thing is a 620 bracket machine. Bone stock bike. Another fun day, Shadyside Dragway in the books. It is starting to sprinkle rain. Look at the clouds. We got lucky on today. Got to race all day long, no issues. January, not super warm, but it's not super cold either, boys. We'll take it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing how the GSXR ran and the ZX10. We will get the ZX10 sorted out this week and figure out what's going on with that. So I'm pretty sure that whenever we had the airbox off, we accidentally turned the key on. And when we turned the key on, that put the bike into a check engine light, which I think put it into a limp mode. The bike actually has less. There's no way it has 192 horsepower. There's no way it has 178 horsepower. The last time I tried to make a pass on it, I launched at 8,000 RPMs, pinned the throttle, and just, so we know that's not right. Whether it has 178 or 192, if you leave it 8,000 RPMs and pin the throttle on a new ZX10, it should be about to throw you off the back. The GSXR 1000, leaving it 4,500 to 5,000, and the bike was fighting a wheelie the whole time. So we definitely know the ZX10 is not right. We're gonna show the true potential of it hopefully next week. We'll see. Hopefully the weather does good for us. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 50,000 subscribers, and I thank you so much for all the OGs that's been here with us for a while, and all the new subscribers. Welcome to the party. Smash that like button, guys. See you next time.